Linear function. Linear function is in the form of y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Slope m is also called as the average rate of change. Only linear function have the constant average rate of change. If a function has a constant average rate of change, the function is called linear. So if the function does not have a constant rate of change, the function is non-linear. Increasing, decreasing, and constant. A linear function y equals mx plus b is increasing if the slope m is greater than 0. So the graph from left to right will be increasing. A linear function y equals mx plus b is decreasing if the slope m is less than 0. So the graph from left to right will be decreasing. And lastly, a linear function y equals mx plus b is constant if the slope m is equal to 0. So the graph will just be a horizontal line. Example, for the linear function y equals 3 over 2x plus 3, determine the slope and the y-intercept. So the slope will be m is equal to 3 over 2. And for your y-intercept, the y-intercept will be 3. This is your y-intercept. Use the slope and the y-intercept to graph the linear function. So first thing is to mark your y-intercept along your y-axis, positive 3. And then you count the slope, 3 units up and 2 units to the right. So from here, you count 1, 2, 3, and then to the right, 1, 2. So that will be your second point. By connecting your first point and the second point, you will determine your line. Determine the average rate of change of the function. So letter C is just the same as your slope, 3 over 2. Determine whether the linear function is increasing, decreasing, or constant. Since m is greater than 0, so our graph is increasing.